Hi, Joe.
What's up?
What's up, boy?
Uh, I don't
Oh,
know. Something feels off.
oh yeah. Breaking news. Breaking news.
I mean, we don't know. We don't
To
know.
be completely honest, we haven't heard anything from Jimothy in a little bit. Uh, so
We don't know.
we don't know what's up. We don't know what's up.
Nope.
So here's what to expect from us down below. Sports and stuff.
A whole lot of us not knowing because we were talking if should even do this without Jimothy.
You're right. But this can be added to things, fraudulent things that Jimothy has done.
Yeah, absolutely. But opening opening segment here. Happy anniversary, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. And also, we're going to joke about it, but we sincerely hope that Jimothy is okay because we
Yeah,
legitimately have not heard about him.
absolutely.
Um, so probably gonna blow up his phone until he just says hi or something. But thank you. Yeah, it's tomorrow, 1 year anniversary, which is crazy, right?
And to think, a year ago I wasn't even invited.
And to think a year ago, nobody was invited. It was just my parents, right, and her parents. So leave me alone. All right. Um, let's just get this out of the way. We got to start off beautifully. 5 seconds of Joe.
Y- You got any games on your phone?
How you doing?
Any any games on your phone?
That's the part I'm clipping and I'm posting. I'll do it right. I'll do it right after this. um, but yeah, so we had a pretty crazy week 12. Couple overtime games, couple games ended by 2 point conversion tries,
Yep.
missed 67-yard field goal, couple blowouts.
I mean, it it was a weird week for football. Like I I my picks were good for the most part, but after Thanksgiving, I don't know what happened. I legitimately think I was in a food coma. Did y'all hear from me? I don't know.
Well, is Jimothy still in a food coma? Because that's probably the last time we heard from him.
You might have a point.
No, because that was a week ago, and he posted a video 3 days ago.
About a week ago.
Week ago.
Uh,
Mount
but
Rushmore of stupid things that we say.
yeah. Uh, nah, because I really don't remember much that happened this weekend. Oh,
Yeah, to be
I
completely honest,
watched I watched Survivor Series. Timothy isn't here for me to like mention that to him, but I watched
holy,
Survivor
holy
Series.
WWE. And just think, I mentioned that last week. I don't remember if it was on air or off air, but we don't talk about WWE.
Yeah, nah, it we've talked about it. We talked about it during the nicknames thing, I
You're right.
think. A
You're right.
little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I know Jimmy loves it, and I was just like, I was invited to go over to a buddy's house and watch it, and I was like,
I,
sure,
I'm
let's go.
assuming. Shout out, Bubba.
Shout out Bubba.
Shout out,
Went over
Bubba.
there with
We gotta get Bubba
Twan.
on here. I didn't even know
Man,
Bubba had his own podcast.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Been listening to that for a while. But I mean, you already get the depressed Broncos fans on here. Do you really want to add a depressed Colts fan?
I mean, it's Bubba.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
could get
yeah.
we could get Ryan, the depressed Packers fan, but the only thing he's gonna do is say, "How about them Cowboys?" Because they beat us like they do every year. So
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm telling you, the Cowboys could be undefeated in the last game of the season. The Packers could be winless. If Aaron Rodgers is starting that game, the Cowboys are going to lose. I don't know. I, I say the same thing for Tom Brady. So right now, like the playoff picture, the Cowboys would play the Bucks. The Bucks aren't good. but I don't want that game. I don't want to watch that game because playoff Tom Brady, you can't bet against that man. I don't care who the hell his receivers are.
Yeah. But
Oh,
it's Brady and you guys are an NFC East team.
yeah, but the only NFC East team that hasn't beaten him ever.
My team's, I'm pretty sure, 500.
Or pretty close.
We had, when he left New England, the Broncos had a winning record against him.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It
Um,
is what it is.
so can we agree on something though? I know you're gonna continue to pick the Raiders to lose and such and such. But I just want the Raiders to lose like one more week. So the Raiders fans that keep coming up every time they win, oh, now they're gonna win seven straight. They're gonna make the playoffs. Blah 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 blah. Like, shut up. No, you're not. They would need an absolute miracle to make the playoffs.
More power to him. I'm still going to pick against him every single week.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to pick for the Broncos one more time, and I'm going to pick against the Raiders every single week.
The Broncos just play the Raiders one more time. Or no, they play the Chargers one more time.
Play the Chargers one more time.
So you're gonna pick the Broncos to win one more game.
Yep. Yep.
And Jimothy is probably gonna pick them to win out.
And,
So
and you know what? Judging by last week, I was right.
you're
Because,
not wrong. You're not wrong.
dude, Panthers just aren't good.
But the Broncos are worse.
I don't understand.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I
Oh, well.
actually I did want to touch on something real quick. Um, but I'm making the banner right now as we speak. So apologies for the good podcasting skills that I
Um,
have right now.
so, so, wait, what?
The World Cup.
USA, USA, USA. It's called soccer.
Yeah. And it's Iran, not Iran. I ran on the soccer field.
Uh,
You,
we had that playing on one of the TVs at work. It was pretty great.
here, let's just mention the NBA. All right, there we did the NBA. Basketball sucks. Dwayne Wade retired.
Basketball's great. The NBA sucks.
Okay, there we go.
Um,
But Wade, there we go. That's talking NBA. That was a good job.
wait. Um, so I know I've brought up a little random tidbit before about our wide receivers now making the quarterbacks,
Uh-huh.
but I've kind of had a take going on in my head, and I'm pretty sure I've said it for years, but we were as like sports fans as in a general, we were quick to uh crown Patty Mahomes as the next Tom Brady, but are we certain he's not the next Aaron Rodgers? One Super Bowl, MVPs, and then
Oh, is that what this is right now?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You hit me with that right now.
Like Rodgers was more talented
Hmm.
than basically anybody. Patty
Hmm.
Mahomes more talented than basically anybody. I don't see the Brady, the Peyton.
The
Like
elevate.
I don't see it from him. I see the Aaron Rodgers from him. And I'm starting to think that he might just be one of the all time most talented, but wins a Super Bowl maybe two.
Well, if he gets two, then he's over Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, and he's already got one. He's in what, year five?
Yeah, but when did Rodgers have his?
10 years ago in like year seven.
So I mean, year seven, year five, I mean, still pretty close.
Well, Mahomes won it in his second year starting.
Yeah, but it was year seven for Rodgers, so that
Yeah.
would you be what year four starting? Wasn't he backup for three?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So yeah, I understand what I get your point. I get your
That's why I'm
point.
like I I just think we were real quick to label him the next Tom Brady. I the person that I see that has the personality of Brady is Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
He's
but there's never gonna be another Brady. Like
there's not
it
that's like
never. It's yeah. But but
that's coming that's coming in with an amazing defense for your first 7 years,
mhm,
winning three of your Super Bowls,
mhm.
and then being in an all-powered offense, having one of the greatest tight ends, one of the greatest wide receivers, having an outstanding offensive line, having a solid defense, like is never going to happen again. Uh, but
Mr. Batman says hello. Mahomes is the new GOAT. Deal with it.
I mean, I for some reason when I see him play and I see him talk, it reminds me more of Rodgers than the other greats. I don't think of Peyton and Brady. I think of Rodgers in
I
his
mean,
leadership style.
a lot of people consider Rodgers top five, so I don't even think that's an insult.
See, I don't think he's top five for greatest.
Rodgers, I don't think so either. I'm saying people do think that.
I I I don't know.
I won't call him Brady. Brady cheats too much, says Batman. He didn't cheat on his wife.
His wife cheated on him.
He might have cheated. Well, he kind of cheated. He left his wife for football, man. That's worse than mistress, isn't it?
I don't know what's happening anymore in that. It's whatever.
Someone told Tom to be like, do what you love, and he said, "All right, I'll play football."
Yeah. Uh,
Respect. Shout out Tom Brady for doing what you love. He's gonna be doing that till he's like 90. He's never gonna actually broadcast. He's gonna die throwing a touchdown pass in Super Bowl
70.
78, his 15th Super Bowl win.
Uh,
And he's gonna have a stroke in the middle of that game winning touchdown pass and die at the age of whatever age that would be, 80 something.
who knows anymore, man? Brady's
Brady's
freaking
gonna be
weird.
playing with Antonio Brown the third.
Yeah. Because like we were quick to jump on Mahomes and label him that, right? What's the
Um,
difference between him and Drew Brees? What's the difference between him and Rodgers?
I think I don't know. To me, I think Drew Brees is better than Rodgers. So Drew Brees would probably be closer to my top five than Rodgers at this current time.
I
Most
don't
accurate
agree.
quarterback in NFL history. Most 5,000 yards seasons in NFL history. Was leading in passing yards when he retired. And second, was he leading in touchdowns or second in touchdowns when he retired? And he's also one of the shortest quarterbacks ever.
If if Stafford gets his arm right, he'll break those records, and Stafford's nowhere near it.
Stafford's also in like year 14, so you think he's going to last that much longer?
I mean, if quarterbacks are lasting longer and longer, dude.
Yeah, but Stafford's hurt now.
Yeah, but like if
He'll play in the
he had
wheelchair
more,
football league. Sorry,
he I mean, doesn't he have the second most 5,000 yard seasons?
Stafford.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think there's many. over two. I know Breeze has like five, and I think I don't even know if there is one that has two. He might be close.
All
Does
I know
Peyton
is
have two? I know he has the
Peyton
one
has
with the
one.
Broncos, but
I
did
don't
he
know if
ever
he has
have it
two.
with the Colts?
I don't know. Well,
See, I think that
that's
we're just proving how great Breeze was. Because I mean, name
no.
his
But think
receivers.
system quarterback. We talk about system quarterbacks, right?
I'm aware
Their system was pass the ball every play
to
for a
everywhere,
while there.
to everyone. But that's what Rogers been doing the same thing with he was always passed to run, passed to open up the run
It wasn't pass to open up the run with the Saints. It was pass to pass.
because they can't run.
It it was pass to pass. They
Yeah,
had Reggie Bush at years, who was a top pick. They had Mark Ingram, who was solid. It was pass to pass, man.
yeah, and those players like Reggie Bush and Alvin Kamara were perfect for
Yeah,
the dump offs and the
I I don't dispute it. It's like it was it it was like me playing Madden, man. Pass to pass.
up 35 in the fourth quarter with 30 seconds left, passing it.
You're not wrong. And it's just
I'm gonna win by 49. There's only 30 seconds. I'm gonna win by 49. They got to score two touchdowns.
and
Bet.
he has had pretty good like possession guys to get that
Yeah.
percentage up. Like
Marcus Colston, Michael Thomas, both sure-handed guys. Joe Horn, another one. Yeah. So I mean, you're not wrong.
it's I
Jimmy Graham.
I don't know. He's top seven,
I don't
but
remember your original blindside question, but
Patty Mahomes was crowned too early.
I don't think he was crowned too early. I think he was crowned fine. I just there's no one's going to compare to Brady ever. Like
Yeah.
no one's going to compare to Wayne Gretzky. No one's going to compare to like no one's going to compare to Michael Jordan. Nobody's going to compare to LeBron James. Like yes, we compare LeBron James, Michael Jordan, but in reality, they're not going to. No one else is going to.
See, I don't know that Brady stuff's untouchable though. I just think you need another perfect storm. That that that'd be the thing. It's a perfect storm to have it happen, but
Okay, so I was
perfect
right.
perfect storms happen.
Brady is the only other quarterback that has multiple 5,000 yard seasons. So there's only one.
Really.
Marino, Stafford, Big Ben, Mahomes, Winston, Herbert all have one. That's courtesy of our stat guy, Batman.
I thought Stafford had two.
Unless
I
they're
honestly thought
playing
he
head
had
to head
three.
during. I think he's been close, but I mean Stafford also has the two single season greatest receiver years with Cup and Megatron. And there you go. That's straight facts. You can't compare eras. That's why people saying Derek Carr is better than Troy Aikman, maybe talent wise, but they're not on the same level. I'd take Aikman, man. Like, come on. Is Carr a better quarterback? Yeah, probably. But it's like the who do you want?
I think they're actually pretty close in my mind.
I mean, I think Romo's the greatest Cowboy quarterback of all time. So I mean,
See, you need to change how you say that. You think he's the best.
whatever.
The greatest is Aikman,
The
or
greatest is
no, it's
probably
Staubach.
Staubach. It's Staubach.
But
The most talented Cowboy player, a Cowboy quarterback of all time is Romo.
yes, yes.
Unfortunately, Dallas wasn't able to get a team around him until he literally broke his back for that team.
I don't know. Those teams weren't bad.
No, he never had like 2016 year when Dak and Zeke, like He had the one good, amazing run year with DeMarco Murray, where the offense was really good, the defense was really bad.
He had the best offensive line I've seen in the 21st century.
Yeah, but he didn't have the defense.
I mean, he,
The
yeah,
Cowboys' offense was putting up 32 a game, and they still were finishing 8-8.
yeah,
So
but
like,
like he also had a good portion of that offense. He had the Des Bryant, he had the DeMarco Murray
well,
or whatever.
DeMarco
With
Murray was for 4 years, and he only had one a crazy year.
you had Demarcus Ware on the defense with
Yeah,
him,
but that was before.
Sean Lee,
Yeah, Sean Lee was,
always hurt. I get it.
he was there for 2 games, off for three.
Yeah,
Greatest
he
Cowboy announcer is Romo. I don't know. From what I hear, people are getting annoyed with Romo, but I love it. I love Romo. I always love Romo.
I think Romo's the best commentator there is right now. But I don't know. The those teams absolutely had enough for him to do a little bit more in the playoffs. Maybe not necessarily go over the top, but a little bit more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Dak's teams have been better though.
See, I don't know that they have.
This year, this is the best defense the Cowboys have had since the Doomsday defense.
I mean, yeah, but would I take this offense over some of the offenses that Romo had? No.
Well, since Dak came back, the
Your
Cowboys
line,
have like
your
the number
line is
one
a
offense.
liability to me.
The offensive line.
Yeah, it's a
I think they blame.
liability.
I think they. I mean, considering all the injuries they've battled this year on the offensive line, I think they've held together pretty good.
Yeah, I just I think Zeke's run block or pass blocking, pass pro is better than it's ever been this year.
There's your hot take. Best commentator since Madden.
I'll give you a hotter take. I think he's the best.
I
But
mean, contrary to popular belief, I know I love Joe Buck
no.
and I like Collinsworth. I think they're annoying, but their knowledge on the game is superior. And I love Romo too. Romo's the best commentator in the game right now. But I love Buck. Buck has the greatest job in all of sports.
Knowledge
He,
doesn't equal entertainment though.
I think Buck is very entertaining. You don't like you
Okay.
don't like
No, I've never liked Buck. Uh
hey you, oh my goodness, hold on. I know this he wrote this because the one time Madden drew the penis on the screen. He said, "Look at this guy. Look at this guy." They both whoop, and then that was wide open right here. That's why he did that. You can't convince me wrong.
mm, um
Oh,
uh
Berman's another good one. Whoop,
yes, that's who I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of his name.
Fumble.
Um but I don't know. Never liked Buck.
I I still think he has the greatest job ever. He does football, and then he takes the week for off of football into the World Series. Like
I think that's why I hate him is the World Series.
maybe that's possible, but um, so we crowned Mahomes too early. There's never going to be a Brady. Mahomes is the first Mahomes because I don't think anybody gets started off with a bang the way he did. Like I know there's been quarterbacks to win MVP and win the Super Bowl in their second and third years, but like not as emphatically and dominant as he did.
Okay. But also think of the perfect storm.
I don't think the Chiefs defense was that good.
No, no. But Andy Reid has been a brilliant offensive mind for years.
Or how many times do you think Berman has said back, 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 back? It's gone.
I'd watch that tape.
Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a guy who's ready.
uh, but like Andy Reid is a brilliant offensive mind, and he has been for years.
hmm
And he finally got all the speed in the world that he could use.
You spelled whole wrong, but I will accept it.
Um, but like Tyreek, Travis Kelsey, Andy Reid scheming up the plays. That defense, it wasn't a joke. Like it wasn't outstanding, but it wasn't a joke.
Yeah,
Um,
but like Brady had a top
okay.
seven defense like his entire career.
Also, look at the offense they went up against in that Super Bowl.
The Chiefs,
Who'd they go? They went up against the 49ers
yeah,
in,
with
in that Super
Jimmy
Bowl.
G, we're down 10 in the fourth quarter, which the Niners had a very good defense. When you're up 10 points with a defense that carried Jimmy G to the Super Bowl, they should have won that game.
That defense played well together, but how many like outstanding players were there?
I couldn't even tell you. Was Bosa on that team?
Yes.
Was
It was
Warner yet?
Bosa. It was Bosa's rookie year, I'm pretty sure, and it was Warner's second year. Those are the only two because you
Yeah,
had an old Sherman who could not guard any of those Chiefs wide receivers.
no. They did. They did for 3 quarters.
That they did. That they did. But uh, going into that game, I was damn certain the Chiefs were going to win, and I try to find any way in my brain to comprehend how an AFC West team other than the Broncos will lose. And I was just like, I don't even want to watch because they're going to win. I heard that my family, the other half of my family that's not Broncos fans, are 49ers fans. They told me, we're up. I'm like, you're still going to lose.
Yeah, this too. This too. Every they were down double digits in every game heading up to the Super Bowl. Weren't they
Mm-hmm.
down 24-0 to the Texans or something like that? And then came back and down 18 against the Titans. That defense was a liability.
Yeah. But
But
also, I'm not scared of either of those two teams that were just mentioned that
yeah,
year.
but are you scared of Mahomes? There you
No,
go. There you go.
no, honestly, I'm not.
All right. So let's
The Chiefs have been sweeping the Broncos since before Mahomes.
you're right.
I'm not
Speak,
scared of Mahomes. Mahomes
speaking
doesn't scare me. Andy
speaking of
Reid
sweeps,
scares me.
well, he didn't scare me when he was in Philly. And the Eagles went to five straight NFC championship games. He didn't scare me.
The league is a different place.
I was also wasn't really scared of McNabb.
The league is a different place. Also, I think mainly my fear is from Travis Kelsey in those years.
Speaking of Travis Kelsey, I mean, since you brought it up, I just saw it. Is he going to become the GOAT?
No,
Don't think so.
no.
Is he better than Gronk?
All around, no. I think
Um,
he's third greatest of all time right now.
so we're going Tony G, Gronk, Kelsey.
Yes.
You think he surpassed Gates and
I don't think Gates surpassed Sharp.
I was going to say Sharp, but you think Kelsey has surpassed Gates and Sharp?
Yeah, I think he's surpassed Sharp.
Hmm.
uh,
I think
I
by the time Kelsey retires, the best two tight ends in NFL history are going to be the Chiefs.
no, because if Gronk, well, if Gronk wasn't as good of a blocker as he was,
I should just change this because we're clearly not on the blind side anymore.
yeah. If Gronk was lesser of a blocker, I think he would have passed Tony G. Like if he took a slight shot at blocking to where then it's like you're mostly just used as a pass catcher, I think he's better than Tony G. But I think he's better than Tony G, not greater than. I, Tony G did what he did in an era where it was just like not passed as much and the tight end was used as a blocker.
Yeah,
Like he's the one who started making tight ends like
tight
the
ends.
focal points of the offense.
Hmm.
Tony G like made the playbook for all of these guys. That's why I don't think it's possible for him to pass them.
This is a great podcast because we have a Broncos fan praising Chiefs players. I
Dude,
love
I
it.
will praise Tony G until I die.
What about Jamal Charles?
No,
I want to talk about Jamal Charles though.
go for it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I love him.
Uh, I, Tony G. See, I've never hated the Chiefs. I still don't even hate the Chiefs. I hate the Raiders. I don't hate the Chargers.
You hate Philip Rivers. Oh, did Joe's phone just die on me? Did this just happen?
Did it
Oh,
just go loading for you?
you froze. I don't think I did.
Oh, my screen started like spinning in on both of us.
Oh, well, I don't. Let's instead of doing all of our picks, let's just pick for tomorrow night. I think we're on the same page, Bills.
Yeah, I'm picking the Bills. Uh, I,
Well, we can pick our teams. I'm taking the Cowboys. Who the Broncos play?
Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens.
Absolutely.
Actually, that one.
Same picks as you.
Um, the only thing that draws caution to the wind for me is the Cowboys are coming off a long break from Thanksgiving. They play Sunday night, and Lacey is going to be there in Dallas.
See, you guys keep talking about Lacey. You talked about Lacey last week. No idea what you're talking about.
Lacey Jane Brown.
She must be in Denver every time Denver Broncos play then.
She was there. She was there when they played the Colts, I think. Actually, she's going to every single NFL stadium in like 78 days or something like that. And she's on the last 6 games, I think.
She must be in Denver every week.
Maybe possible. Who knows?
Um, but I don't know. I don't know who that is. Don't know anything. Um,
Look her up. She's pretty cool.
not you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But but if you want to point that stuff out, I'm just going to point out that until that Super Bowl run, the Broncos had more wins in Arrowhead in the playoffs than the Chiefs did.
Ooh, oh, we got some beef. Also, I do wanna point this out. Who did they played the Titans last week? Who did the Panthers? DJ
Yeah,
Moore owns Sertan.
probably.
I don't know. He had like four really like Sertan had like
He had
decent
he had
decent
four
coverage.
catches. I didn't know who was manned up on who because wasn't available to watch. So and I was paying more attention to my fantasy teams because the Broncos make me sad and my fantasy team is not making me sad.
Oh, that's the same reason why they took the Cowboys Vikings game off TV.
I mean, that's fine. Once again,
Yeah, but
it
who
took
who
until
they
that
play?
Super Bowl run for the Chiefs to have more playoff wins in Arrowhead
The
than the
Broncos.
Broncos.
Yeah.
That's your home stadium.
Anywho, um, we've already been talking longer than what we said we would, Joe. What the heck?
I know.
Dang it, Batman! You're throwing us off. All right. One
See, I don't even hate the Chiefs though. Like
one more time for Batman. USA,
USA, USA,
USA,
USA.
USA, USA. Woo! America.
It's called soccer.
So let's do our what we talked about. We did our pick. We're gonna just do our draft of uh whatchamacallit. We decided that we're not actually doing a draft, we're just doing a head-to-head Pokemon battle.
Oh, James isn't moving or something. I hear voices coming out of his mouth, but his mouth isn't moving. Ventriloquist.
Am I moving now?
Yes,
Okay. Maybe it's because I was typing.
maybe.
Oh, all right, you guys just became best friends.
Oh, agreed. 100%. Never hated the Chiefs. Never hated the Chargers. Honestly, I played tight end growing up. So, like, Tony G, Antonio Gates, Shannon Sharp.
Can we just agree
Idolized
that
all three of them.
the best tight ends other than Gronk are all from the AFC West?
Yeah.
Tony
Well,
G, Kellen Winslow Sr., Sharp, uh, Antonio Gates, Travis Kelsey.
Gates is so
Do you not
Gates
have
for
Gates in your
me.
top five?
Gates for me is like a 5A or 5B.
Do Kellen Winslow Sr.,
No.
Witten?
Yes. Uh,
Let's go Witten. Let's go second all time in receiving yards for tight ends.
yeah. Um, but Tony G is the GOAT at tight end. And I don't really know that he can be touched. I loved watching that man play.
All right, Joe. So we're gonna pick six Pokemon to battle each other. We're gonna determine first who gets the first pick. Which Jolly Rancher do you want?
Red.
Red Jolly Rancher. All right. So I'm gonna mix them up. If you pick the red one, you get first pick.
Batman, I'm gonna need your help.
If you pick the red one, you get first pick. If you pick the green one, I get first pick. Say the bracelet. Do
Wait,
black.
wait.
Do black or do this one.
Do,
If you
do
pick the
black.
red one, like pick based off my bracelets or tattoos, either or.
Save the titties.
All right. So if it's red, you get the first pick.
Save the titties. Dang. Wait, you do magic.
If I
This
can
was
switch
rigged
it,
from the start.
if I could switch it with my hands off screen, that's worthy of the first pick. But
This is work.
this is rigged from the start. You want to do best out of three?
Best out of three.
Like
No, you got first pick. Go.
I don't even know which one's which because I wasn't
Save
looking.
the boobies. I'm gonna pick boobies every time.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm opening these. My hands are getting sticky. All right,
You
so I
got
got
first
first.
pick.
Okay, first pick, easy one. You two. We talked about it off air. We agreed. That's the number one pick, no matter what.
So 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 I got like you picked my one, you picked my one, and you messed things up. And you said you didn't like this pick, but I'm gonna pick it. Give me Arceus.
Okay, you can have them. My second Pokemon. I'm going dark type, ground type. Good old fashioned Tyranitar.
I respect it. I respect it. Um, my
Love
second
me some
my
T-Tar.
my second pick, I could find it somewhere. I don't know where. Um, I'm gonna go with Suicune.
Not mad. Not mad at. Not mad at.
I love
Uh,
Suicune, man.
Sweetman's legit. Um, you know, I feel like if we're gonna win, you got to keep picking legendaries. Uh,
Oh,
let's let's
I'm done with those for me.
let's. Well, I only picked one. Tyranitar isn't,
I know.
but I'm going for hmm. Give me Kyogre. Big tank, water tank. Speaking of Pokemon, the Lions sent me their Pokemon video yesterday, and we talked about it a little bit. You talked about Pokemon with the Lions. I feel like you just come here to like boast. You
Uh,
got beef with both of us. He's a Broncos fan, and I'm Detroit's real best friend.
number number three, I'm gonna go with Metagross.
Oh, he was on my list. He was on my team. I didn't know if you were gonna get him. So I'm picking to
I'm
counter
up against a level 40 in Pokemon Go right now in this.
48, sir.
Oh,
48.
last I knew, Max was 40.
Yeah, 48. Did you even get to 48? You still stuck on 37?
Don't know what I'm at, dude.
Um, okay, my fourth Pokemon. Trying to think of who would be it. You know what? Give me another dark type legendary. I'm going Yveltal. He looks like
Words.
bacon. He looks like bacon.
Words.
Joe,
No,
that's translation for Joe doesn't know who Yveltal is.
correct. Number four, I'm going with my all-time favorite. Give me Arcanine.
All right, number five, I'm going my all-time favorite, Jolteon. He was going to be on my team regardless, but I'm
Yep.
picking him right now at five.
Number five, I'm gonna go with my second favorite of all time. Give me Gengar.
Solid. I'm not mad at that.
Give me the gangs. The gangs.
Now, rounding out my six Pokemon.
My third one. Don't know his name.
Can you describe them?
Yes.
So my second favorite Pokemon is actually Haunter, but I'm not taking Haunter. I don't even think I want to take Ghost Pokemon. Let's go ahead and let's give me
Your
I'll
second favorite
take
isn't Hitmontop.
no, that's my third favorite.
I know things. I knows
Who's
things.
um
I got memories in here.
my sixth. My sixth. Who's gonna be sixth on my team? Trying to think of your team, trying to think of good counters.
I don't even remember my team.
It's okay. Um Part of me wants to say this Pokemon just because when Pokemon Stadium was big, back in Nam, I used this Pokemon all the time, and I just did the same spam combo every single time. Dig, dig,
Oh
dig.
my god, you loser.
So shout out childhood. Give me Sand Slash.
You picked two legendaries, right?
I think I picked three. I picked three. See, I wanted to. That's a solid pick. Ditto can switch into anything, but he's just a weaker version of whatever he switches into. So it's not like meh.
with my final pick, I'm gonna go to the reason that we picked Team Instinct.
That's fair. But
Give
Zapdos.
me the shoes.
But Zapdos. Facts.
The whole
That
reason the whole reason we both individually picked Team Instinct
that's
for
that's
the
that's,
exact same reason.
that's 100% fact. It's like Moltres, Team Valor makes sense, but Zapdos,
You know,
the
Zapdos.
best of the legendary birds, by the way. Can't even dispute that. It's
Mhm.
he's the weakness of both of the birds, uh, because they're flying. So he's clearly the easiest choice. So if you play Pokemon Go and you're not Team Instinct, you're wrong.
Correct.
Ah,
Great.
glad. So I guess I'll have to be the one who clips this and see who wins. So head to head battle, not necessarily
You said one that I don't know what it is, so
Yveltal.
I automatically won.
Oh, because I chose Yveltal. I feel like if you saw him, you would know who it was. Imagine Yveltal is like I want to say he's fourth gen, fifth gen. Ho-Oh.
Also, a major miss not having Charizard. Major miss.
I don't think so. There's so many. Like Charizard's a good like.
Charizard's dope.
He's
I
dope.
never picked Charizard because I always wanted to get an Arcanine as my fire type.
Squirtle.
Or- So I picked Squirtle every time. So I could get
Always.
Arcanine as my fire
Oh,
type.
always. Facts. Facts.
Um,
But since my favorite Pokemon is Jolteon, I usually go. I will switch. Like I'll one time I'll get Charmander, and then I'll like restart later. Then I'll get Squirtle, and I'll restart again, and I'll get Bulbasaur. Like I don't discriminate the starters because my favorite type is not fire. Let's go. My DS is in my bedroom.
I'm in my bedroom.
So am I. Oh, I'm at how you doing,
Wish you were in my bedroom.
bro? My 1 year anniversary. What are you doing?
So
Just to clarify, it's not actually currently right now, so I'm not like blowing off my wife through the
no,
podcast.
you're what? Your wife?
What?
No, that is why we are recording right now instead of trying to push it off to tomorrow. Is because his anniversary is tomorrow.
Facts. Hey man, all right, get your brown nosing ass. Like,
I mean, I mean,
did you see that video, Joe? They did like the ice steel dragon or
yeah,
lion. I mean, it was kind of cool.
yeah. I mean, I got the ice dog.
He's got Suicune.
I got the ice dog. That's pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. Another miss by us, I think, was the Salamence. It's a pretty solid dragon type. Did
Mm,
we Rayquaza?
mm. I
No,
don't care for the dragons.
I like my Kyogre pick. My Kyogre, you can eat all of your Pokemon, all of them.
I have the Pokemon God.
Yeah, I win.
I have the Pokemon God.
But I named a Pokemon, you don't know who it was. I should have just picked all the Pokemon that you've probably never heard of. So can I redo my draft? Give me Xerneas. I'll
I
take
couldn't even tell you what that starts with.
give me Yveltal. Uh, give me here's a huge miss, Lucario.
Greninja.
Greninja also.
I need to
Eh,
get whatever generation Greninja's in because Greninja's pretty dope.
I
I've
think
never put
I believe he's third with Brokey,
no,
Chikorita.
no. The
I
water
think
type then is Mudkip.
okay, fourth
I
then. He's
played third
fourth.
gen.
He's fourth.
I played third gen. Did not play anything after that.
He's fourth
until
then. No, he's fifth. I don't know. He's something. He's something. Um,
until the one I have right here. I don't know what generation it is, but what's the Torterra or whatever? The turtle.
with Turtwig. That's the same one with Froakie.
There's no Greninja. There's no Froakie. I need a game that I can pick Froakie.
So you have Turtwig. Turtwig. Oh, that's Totodile, isn't it? Chimchar. No, I don't. Chimchar.
No,
Oh,
Tepig is the fire type in the one that I have.
Tepig.
Tepig, Torts, and Piplup. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
That sounds right. But um, yeah, I'm tired.
Got any games on your phone?
Oh, this perfect.
You you got any games? Hi, James.
Do you feel better?
Mm, freaking tired, man.
Yep. I think this is a good spot to wrap it up. Is fraudulent
It,
actions and stuff.
hopefully, we find out James is okay. Uh,
Facts. But just in case he is,
Asta